you can't find a job with it, but thank God you have your major is accounting. But yeah, I would not say minoring in finance is a bad idea. That's
you also forgot the Porter's 5 forces that you also learn about in finance.
Oh God, well, that's advanced, Florian. That you can't learn about Porter's 5 forces. That's beyond a doctoral program. You have to get your triple doctorate at the prestigious Carlson School of Management to learn about Porter. You know what? I wonder. Let me look that up. If this fucktard is even still alive. Hang on. Okay. I don't know who the professor was. Porter's 5 forces. Okay. Who came up with it?
Michael Porter, 1980.
Yeah, I was going to guess Porter.
Michael E. Porter, 1979. I'm going to click on this guy. Career. Born 1947. Still alive. American academic known for his theories on economics, business strategy, and social causes. He is the Bishop's William Lawrence University professor at the Harvard Business School. Let's talk about career. Okay. Are you guys going to guess if he has any real-world working experience or has been an academic his entire life?
I think he is married to that L word.
I don't care who he's married to. Did he put up framing and sheetrock?
He brewed beer.
Maybe not.
No.
Maybe that's next, though.
Okay, here I'm going to read. Michael Porter is the author of 18 books and numerous articles, including Competitive Strategy, Competitive Advantage of Nations, and On Competition, a 6-time winner of the McKenzie Award for the best Harvard Business Review article of the year. So no real-world working experience yet. Porter stated
about competition.
Yeah, he likes competition. Healthcare. Porter has devoted considerable attention to understanding and addressing the pressing problems in healthcare delivery in the United States and other countries. In his book, Redefining Healthcare, so he didn't work consulting. In addition to his research, writing, and teaching, Porter serves as an advisor to business, government, and the social sector. He has served as strategy advisor to numerous leading U.S. and international companies. Nonprofit. No, this guy has never ran a business. Has never worked as an employee. Let's go early life. His father was a civil engineer. Michael Porter's father. Michael Eugene Porter. Is this? Oh, he has a degree in. Wait. Father someone who had gone into careers in armor. He has a degree in aerospace engineering and mechanical engineering in 1969. He received an MBA in 1971. So he didn't work. Those were his 2 years to MBA.
He was an engineer?
He was an engineer. Engineer undergrad, MBA 2 years later, doctorate in economics in 1973, 2 years after that. So this guy never worked.
Yeah, but he sounds pretty goddamn smart.
I'm sure he's smart, but again, the reason Florian and I joke about Porter's 5 forces models is it's bullshit. Okay. It only could come from an academic. It could only come from a guy who sat in academia his entire life, never ran a business, never worked on a line, never filed an LLC. And I remember having to write papers about this dipshit simple concept.
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with Aaron. I think it's not. I think he's basically stating the obvious and complicated word, right? So basically, he's what the 5 forces are. It's like competition, the product. If there's a replacement product on the market, or like lots of parts for business strategy. Then it's not like rocket science, right? It's things like, it's obvious. There's competition, and I have to produce a better item that my competitor to get the competitive edge, and so on and so forth, right? So it's basically stating the obvious in many, many more words. I think Michael Porter comes from a time in the 1970s when American academia had like a kind of a renaissance. Like everyone was thinking about and systems, and everyone thought about like systems theory. That's the way to go. They thought they can come up with a formula that explains the world and all how you manage work and everything in a few formulas. And in that happy time for academics, the people who went into academia back then, they have really good jobs now, are well paid. That's when Michael Porter and others came in. But what is university absolutely lacking is, and what high school is also lacking, teaching students how to balance their tax return or balance their books, how to make a tax return, how to invest, how to build a business, like how to file an LLC, as Aaron said, right? That should be taught, not what competitive forces may be out there. You'll figure that out yourself once you have your business.
None of these professors or teachers know that. You want to know why?
This guy wasn't lazy. He learned how to build airplanes.
No, he was lazy. He said, I'm going to sit in academia. I don't want to go work in engineering. Yeah, Porter, I'm calling you a lazy freaking bum. You never worked.
It wasn't rocket science, Florian. It was aeronautical engineering.
Right, let me explain it this way. Let me explain Porter's 5 forces is only one of literally hundreds of these. What I hate about business in general as an academic study is arrows and geometric shapes. Okay. If you see any diagrams with arrows and geometric shapes, squares, circles, kind of a project management thing. Oh, here's a decision node and we represent that by a triangle. Suck my dick, you fucking PMI Institute pussy. That's where it's bullshit. That's where it's not formula. It's not code. It's not Newtonian physics. It's simple logic. Well, you see this flows over here and then this thing represents that and then it goes over there. It's like, well, okay, so that's simple. Oh, but we need to write a 5-page paper about fuck you. So here you look at Porter's 5 forces model. It's even worse. It's basically assessing your competitors.
Yeah.
So you look at the bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers. So that's pricing and costs, which would be intuitively already established. That's something you're going to have to address anyway, no matter what. Threat of substitutes, threat of new entrants. Well, really, a SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. That's all this is. That's all it is.
Right.
Yes, but you got to pay $1,000 to learn about it because you guys wouldn't be able to figure this commonsensical shit out without YouTube fucking Porter.
Because
we're lazy.
They can't figure it out themselves because they're lazy.
We're lazy.